Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to episode 24.
Christmas Eve.
Turning 24. No,
24. And it's how many days after Christmas? 4 days after Christmas.
Is it?
Yeah. But then this will be out on tomorrow, which is Friday.
5 days.
God. So you listen to this is 5 days after Christmas.
This is the period.
What day is it, guys?
Nobody knows.
knows.
Yeah. Well, you know now it's Friday.
What are you doing?
This is the period like where nobody knows what day it is. Don't know what.
No one's in their routine.
Yeah.
No,
it's like the best few days.
Eating chocolate for breakfast, turkey and ham.
We don't have them few days here, so.
No, I know it's Thursday because I went to the gym today. It was my first day. Today is like my first day back after Christmas vibes. Except I even trained on Christmas Day.
Yeah, fair play.
It's like my first day back in Bali.
Yeah.
I spent Christmas in Bangkok, everybody. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, it looked insane.
It was just,
like the weather looked nice.
Yeah, you guys had absolute storm.
The day Evine left, so did you leave on Friday?
I left on.
Do you know when I tapped my, remember I tapped my card in the gym, it came out my account 3 times.
Oh.
Yeah. And they said it didn't, but anyway.
Did you not? You should go in and show them.
No, I just was like, whatever. So the day Evine left, there was like a cyclone, like the worst weather I've seen in ages. The whole electricity went where I was staying, like the whole, like the village part I was in, the whole electricity went. There was storm, there was no food in my house. I was fuming, like hangry. I actually started crying, like, because it was first world problems, crisis, honestly. Okay. And then we couldn't get a car to go to a restaurant, and we couldn't bear going out in the rain because we didn't want to get soaked. Electricity still hadn't come back on, so we ended up, it stopped. We ended up being able to go to the restaurant over another side. When we went
it's like travelling from Clondalkin to Lucan.
Yeah, when we went over to the other side, we got stormed on. Did you not see me in the restaurant? I literally looked like I had a shower. People were looking at me. Like, I came in, I'm not even joking, I went into the restaurant dripping on the floor, like dripping. So
I can imagine
we basically could have just left.
From a movie.
Remember last week we recorded the podcast?
Yeah.
The same thing happened to us. But
on
then
the way home, yeah.
We came back, thank God electricity was back, but the whole weekend it rained, and then on Monday it stopped as soon as Christmas was over.
Yeah, and I went to Bangkok and the weather was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it was city life, it's so good. But actually that happened to us last night. Our power was also gone.
Yeah.
And it kept tripping, and we thought it was like only us, and then turns out it was the whole area. But at the minute they're only putting the electricity on like really low at night time. So like the aircon's not blowing really that cold air, and like some of the light bulbs in the house.
Why are they doing that?
I think that storm damaged some stuff because there's sandbags all over my estate as well. Like from the water, it's like floods and stuff. I don't know, like guys, it really did rain hard here. I seen like, and there's a weather warning out for New Year's Eve.
There was a weather warning
out
for the 24th till the 26th. So me and my boyfriend, he got me this amazing weekend. We were supposed to have a floating breakfast Christmas morning in our pool, but didn't happen because I think we were meant to have it like 9 a.m. or something, or like 9 a.m. and then at 8:45 we just hear like thunderstorms outside the room, so we were like, right, that's not happening. But anyway, we still had the breakfast and it was still amazing.
Yeah, and lucky that you were like in that resort for the whole weekend so that you could just stay there.
We went out and about though. We went to Seminyak and stuff, the whole time. Do you know Galleria? It took us like a cinema. So we were in this place, and the cinema was
you went to see it
literally. I mean, the cinema is 10-12 minutes away from the place we were staying in because it was lashing. I've never seen traffic like that on Sunset Road in my life because we were in a car. Yeah. It took us half an hour, and my boyfriend was frothing at the mouth. He was like, I was like, you cannot control the traffic, so why are you getting so annoyed? Like. Yeah,
well, we came home from
the
airport yesterday, and it took us like over 2 hours to get home from the airport.
Yeah, it's mad.
Usually a 40-minute drive. But I mean, guys, we're complaining about this is very first world. Like, we live in Bali. Ooh, we had to have my floating breakfast inside. Damn it.
No, I'm saying it was still an amazing weekend. Like, it was insane.
And lucky for me, I got out of the country, so I was in Bangkok, so I missed all the bad weather. We had the perfect non-humid temperature, beautiful Christmas Day dinner. It was a bit different than my usual, but it was oysters, tomahawk, lobster. Like, it was very bougie.
Oysters actually
bougie
brunch when I do it. Like.
Not boozy brunch, a bougie brunch. It was fab. But Bangkok, 10 out of 10 recommend if you want to get like a city life vibe. And it's probably like the same price as home, maybe. Like, not more expensive, but not as probably cheap as Bali.
Isn't it?
No.
Because it's city.
But oh my god, guys, beautiful. It was like Dundrum on steroids, I'd say.
Yeah, it looked
Real,
insane. The pictures
yeah.
looked insane that she was sending me.
Yeah.
And then the ending of my Christmas night, my
Guys.
phone got stolen.
So
this is my boyfriend's
for those of you
temporary
listening,
phone.
Orna's currently holding up a iPhone 8.
Yeah, iPhone 8. Still not a bad phone.
No, like
This is what I used to
a
have before I got my
temporary
old phone. So, like, I saved up over lockdown and got myself an iPhone 11 Pro Max in, like, 2020. And this is when I thought I was going to be a vlogger, guys. So, like, I was getting the best phone with the best camera on it. Like, done immense research. Anyway, kept it safe for, what was it now? 2.5 years. Ordered McDonald's on my phone. Put it on my lap and it fell off my lap and I didn't notice because I had a few drinks on me.
Keep in mind, guys, she was intoxicated. Okay.
Yeah. I was not like fully there, but anyway. Got out of the car, realised straight away because I'm always aware of my phone. I, like, no matter how
Well, I mean,
drunk
it's
I
like
am.
everyone's second arm.
Yeah.
You know, or third arm.
So anyway, realised straight away. I was like, oh my god, my phone, no, Dan, stop the taxi. Sorry, my boyfriend, stop the taxi.
That's fine, yeah.
And then it went. Like, it was gone. He turned off the phone, like, straight away, so I couldn't, like, do Find My... I had Find My iPhone on it, but the last location was...
And then the app that she used
The
to
WhatsApp,
get the taxi
yeah.
with his name and his details and all.
No, I didn't. The securities flagged it down, so it wasn't even on Gojek. If that was Gojek, it wouldn't have happened. But they turned off my phone straight away because I was sending WhatsApp messages and I have 3G from my boyfriend's phone onto that phone.
Yeah.
And gone straight away. They turned off, I don't know how they did, but they turned off on my iPhone.
Yeah.
So it's fully gone. But anyway.
So, guys, top tip when you're coming to Bali...
Back up your iPhone.
Always
back up your iPhone.
Okay, but this is your cue right now, like you listening after this podcast.
Yeah,
back up your
iPhone.
Also, only use like when you're in Ireland and stuff as well, like Free Now or that Gojek
registered
app,
yeah,
like where you can see the details of the driver. Always screenshot and send to your friends if in your own.
Never drink alcohol.
And honestly, never drink again.
So me and Evine's resolution, not Evine did it for the whole of 2022.
Basically.
But me and my boyfriend are going to do like a non-alcohol 2023 and it won't be hard because we don't really drink a lot. So that's the POA.
The POA.
That's what we learned from this.
And this is our last podcast of 2022, so... No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
So, I mean... I'm not sure how many podcasts we've done this year. Well, I mean, we have
24.
Duh. There's 52 weeks. So
that's like 2 months.
That's like
2 months.
No,
if it was
it's basically there's 52 weeks, so it's less than 6 months worth of podcasts.
Sorry, but I'm saying like if you mine didn't make sense. I was just doing 12, say 1 a month by 2. 2 months, but it's not. We did we started.
Okay, stop. We don't need to overcomplicate. Okay.
No.
But anyway. Imagine next year we have 52 podcasts recorded. That would be great.
Or more.
But, I'm not going to put it out there just in case.
I will.
That we don't have 52.
No, we're going to have loads.
Okay, guys, we're going to have 104, actually.
Yeah.
That's going to be 2 weeks.
We're going to have 1,000, anyway.
But we're going to make more YouTube videos as well. I love making YouTube videos.
Just creative stuff.
Just being creative, But
yeah.
We'll talk about New Year's resolutions in our New Year...
episode.
New Year, New Me episode that will be recorded in 2023. We're going to have a little party for that.
It's my birthday in a month, so anyway.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, God. There's so much going on, guys, really. What's your plans for New Year's? Because you were planning on drinking.
No. That's not happening.
After
I'm
that
literally
traumatic experience.
getting a massage on Saturday, and then I'm going for hot chocolate, and then I'm going to go for dinner, and then I'm going to watch a movie.
Yeah,
sounds
delightful,
honestly. It does, yeah. Start how you mean to go on.
We actually have a few New Year's, Christmas-related questions this episode, which is good it's very fitting for the time that we're in. I'm getting out of the chaos of Bali and getting over to another island for New Year's, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
And spending it with the best thing that happened to me in 2022.
Her dog.
I don't have a dog. Actually, I think they call them boyfriends these days, or but yes, so we can chat and review when everything's gone on and happened. We can come back and talk about New Year's resolutions, debrief about our plans, any insights we had.
I don't think I'll have much to debrief on because I'm just doing my usual routine. But anyways, we'll see.
Can't beat it, honestly.
We'll see.
I didn't do my usual routine for 5 days, and honestly, I really missed Anomaly. Missed having that alone time myself. Obviously, I love my boyfriend, and I could spend forever with him. But it's just so nice to have that time on your own. I did a meditation this morning for the first time in 5 days, and I was like, oh, it's like, you know, you take your bra off at the end of the day and you're just like, ah.
Yeah.
Or like you sit down after ages of shopping and it's just that relief. That like meditation for me this morning was just like that.
It's like that
feeling.
first sip of coffee in the morning.
Yeah, you're just like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I really
lovely.
needed that, you know?
Yeah.
Or like a good, when you haven't cried for ages and have a good cry, you're like, grah, that was great.
Mm.
It's like the meditation for me. It was like, oh yeah. Nothing better. Can't beat it.
We haven't even done our diving deep.
Yeah, we're getting into diving deep now. Speaking of, there was something that related back to it. Speaking of,
Meditation.
I mean, speaking of self-care and stuff, me and Orna have decided to do diving deep this week. Cue the scuba.
We always do
A little
diving deep.
different.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So we decided to, I don't know if people are into like cards or, I mean, there's
They
angel
definitely
cards.
become more popular.
Yeah, there's angel cards where you get like an angelic message, or there's just like, you know, people like to pull a card of daily quote
Gratitude
or open a book
cards.
and it will inspire like there's one called the book called The Daily Stoic, and it just inspires like a
Oh,
thought
yeah,
or
yeah.
101 essays.
That'll change what you
So today we said, instead of like curating up a question, like profiteroles or meringue
Yule log.
or meringue or Christmas pudding, we said we'd pull a card and then might spark some inspiration for you. It might be the card that's you're meant to hear today, or that we're meant to hear today, or
So you know when you see on people's story, pick a card A, B, or C, and you're like, B.
yeah. So we're basically going to do that. So these are the cards. They're from Kyle Gray. Shout out to you, ma'am. My mom got these from
My
Orma.
mom's called Gray.
Shout out to you, ma'am. Kyle Gray. No.
Yeah.
And we're just going to pick a card that, you know, why not? Since it's Christmas and there's angels and Christmas and stuff. Okay, I'll shuffle it and then you can pick one. How about that? Guys, we're just shuffling them.
Oh, that one, just pick that one.
One just fell out, so maybe that's meant for us. That noise, ASMR.
Oh, yay.
That's the shuffling of the cards, guys. Okay, one fell out, so I mean maybe it's meant for us. Oh, guys.
Romance and
connection. I mean,
What type of deep?
this might trigger some people if they're going through a breakup or
Yeah.
like.
Well, it could be connection to friends.
But
like.
you know, romance and connection. Okay, there's a very wide meaning. Like, it's not just romance and connection. But basically, the card is, could be two women, could be two men, a man and a woman on the front of the card. I'll zoom up one for the YouTube video. And they're holding hands and there's light. So I mean, this is the time of year for all like connection and stuff, isn't it?
Romance and connection relates to our questions as well.
Yeah,
Or
basically.
dilemmas.
So I will read the deeper meaning.
Are you going to read the whole thing?
No, in the book. No, I won't. We'll be quick. We have loads of time. Okay.
I'd say read the extended message.
Yeah, I'm going to read the extended message, guys. The energy of romance is increasing in your life at this time. If you are already in a relationship, this could mean that you have an opportunity to connect more deeply and share intimacy and love. If your relationship hasn't been the main focus or isn't a priority of your heart for a while, the universe is encouraging you to make time for it. If you have a new relationship unfolding or there is a potential for a new relationship to unfold, the angels or the universe will help you move forward with it now. Call on the universe of love Call on divine love from the universe and invite it to open up your heart, and then be willing to receive interest and love from others. Whatever the reason for this card appearing, this is the time to enjoy and to be enjoyed in a loving way.
That's it.
So basically, guys, it's just telling you to open your heart, receive love, and give love. And I mean, this is very appropriate time for the time of year, you know? It's all about giving and receiving.
Yeah,
Materials and love to yourself as well, guys.
Yeah, not just to...
This relationship they talk about in the card could be a relationship with yourself, you know?
Yeah, because everybody's very hard on themselves after Christmas. Like, I see a lot of people feeling so guilty for what they ate, like being like, feck me, I ate like this and this and this, and
yeah, or like
I need to get exercise now. I need to have like be strict at my New Year, like just setting New Year goals for the wrong reasons and
yeah, and
not appreciating themselves, you know.
And like this could spark a new year, new me to be more self-loving.
Yeah.
You know, so
everything to come from a place of self-love rather than hatred.
Yeah.
Or just like
compassion for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that people are like, oh my God, spent loads of money this Christmas, or like, you know what I mean? So just like, you know, what's done is done. You've eaten what you've eaten, you spent what you spent. Now it's just time to enjoy it, bask in the glory of it, and
get ready for a new year.
Get ready for a new year.
I wish we had them like, no, because that'd be so annoying. The microphone.
New Year, Happy New Year.
Yeah.
But anyway, so take what you want from that card. Maybe you needed to hear it today, maybe you didn't. Maybe you need to hear it for someone else. Send this podcast to them. But anyway, that was our Diving Deep today. And we'll get into our next segment,
really a question,
which is...
Stuck in the mud.
Okay, so Orna's going to read the question out. What did they say?
I'm really torn. I have a big family and it's a New Year tradition for years now for our whole family to get together for New Year's Eve since we all spend Christmas Day separately. I always have fun at our party and love seeing all my family. This year I met my boyfriend and we get on really well, but my parents don't like him from past events and told me he's not invited. Sorry.
Had your parents sit you down and be like,
it's not funny.
Jennifer, we just want to let you know that he's not invited to this.
He's not invited to the family get-together. He knows my family are not fond of him, so he's asked me to ditch my family and spend New Year's Eve with him and his family. Ooh. I'm so torn because I want to spend it with him, but also my family, and don't want to disrespect my family by ditching them on what they consider the most important night of the year.
Okay, so let's break this down. So basically, her family are very passionate about New Year's Eve and spending
They're
together.
New Year's Eve advocates.
They're New Year's Eve advocates because they all spend Christmas parties. So obviously, this is the time of the year that they can all just get together.
I love that.
Extended family, and you know.
We never really had that.
No. And she wants to spend it with them because that's tradition, and you know. But then she has a boyfriend who her parents don't like for whatever reason happened this year. And he's not invited, so he's like, here babe, please spend it with me and my family since I'm not allowed to come to yours. It's fine, like your family won't mind, or ditch them. And she's like, what will I do, because I do want to love him.
Yeah, and it's her first, it would be your first Christmas or your first New Year's with your boyfriend, because she said she just met him this year.
And she's like, I can't disrespect my family and I want to spend it with them too.
Well, spend it with both.
Yeah, but she can't.
Why not?
As in, he can't come, so she has to either do
like
half
she doesn't have to
and
split
half.
herself up. Like, say sorry.
You have to allocate your time correctly.
Yeah, say I'm not going to be there for the countdown. Well, do you know what? I think they're going to be annoyed if you go to his. Oh, because there's obviously a reason why.
I would go to his first and come late to theirs. Because if you are there and you're like, guys, I'm leaving to visit them, they're going to be pissed. Or if you just like, I'll be a bit late. And you show up there, but woohoo, she's here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whereas it'd be such a more...
And you're bringing in the... Although it's nice.
It'd be way more of a downer to be like... Guys, I'm leaving now to go to my boyfriend who you don't like's house.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I would maybe just go see him. And do you know what? It doesn't really fucking matter about the countdown anyway. Like, that's just... I mean, that's the biggest part of New Year's. But if you're not with him for the countdown...
Yeah.
Does it really matter?
If they still don't like him next year and you're still with them and it's been, like, what, a year and a half, then I'd be like, right, Jenny and Andrew, my parents, sit the fuck down. We're going to resolve these issues so that he can come to his family events. Because this is too much.
I can't imagine, like, my mum and dad... Like, ever, no matter how much they didn't like my boyfriend, ever not letting him come to the house.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, we don't know what reason, like, they have, if it's even valid. But she hasn't, that's like a different scenario.
That's a different topic, like, yeah.
But I think, like, go to his first, come late to your family party, and then ring in the new year with your family.
And FaceTime, have your boyfriend on FaceTime.
Yeah, FaceTime him, or like, and then see him on New Year's Day. You know what I mean? And spend the first day of 2023 together. But I think if it's so important to your family and it's like a tradition, you need to respect that and go with your family to that. But still see him and then just ring in the new year with your family, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I'd ring in the new year.
And then next year, like I said, if they're still together.
That's a tough situation to be in, because I would really not like for my family to not like my boyfriend. It would put me off my boyfriend.
It would disrupt a lot of things.
Because I really like value my family's opinion, and in our case anyway, our mum and dad have very, very, very good judgment. So if they didn't like my partner, that would probably put me off my partner. 1,000,000%.
And like he wouldn't be able to come to like family weddings.
Yeah,
and
just put it down.
It always like make you choose like me or your family, you know, all the time.
And I'd like sit my parents down and say I don't want to have to choose between you or my partner. Like,
yeah,
whatever their reason
valid
is,
reason, we don't know, you know. But if they have like a valid reason, maybe then like they have a good judgment of your partner. Maybe he's not for you. But if they're just like,
It was over
we don't
something
like him
silly,
because he
that
has
they're
some
holding a
tattoos or
grudge.
something, then you're
They
like,
could be
right.
holding a grudge over something either.
Yeah, you know.
Then it wouldn't be very valid.
Because so often we've all had like a problem with our fella or something, and we've gone to our mum and told them,
bad
then,
idea.
and then your mom's like, sure, didn't he do that to you? And you're like, Mom, it's over now. Let us be together, okay?
Yeah. But
from past experience.
But she'd always
But usually your parents just want you to be happy.
She'd always forget about it then and be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, no, sure, it's great.
Yeah, usually your parents just want you to be happy. So like if you're happy and moved on, they can be too, you know?
Yeah, I agree. And hopefully in most cases
Well,
that is.
yeah, that would be our advice. Do both, but spend it with him first so that you can go to your family thing late and ring in the new year with the family. Family
or just
first,
break
guys.
up with your boy.
Yeah, family first.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the best out of a worst case scenario situation, you know?
So our New Year's will be different because like when it's New Year's here, it's not even
I'm going to be texting
4
my
p.m.
mom,
at home.
Happy New Year. She'll be like, okay.
All right. That was the same last year, I remember.
But they'll be texting us Happy New Year and we'll be awake.
Hopefully.
Okay, perf.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be like at 8 o'clock or something.
7, no? I don't know. Anyway, 7 or 8. We will be awake, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully none of you have to go through that situation this year.
So, like, I don't want to have to... I'm not going out, obviously, as I mentioned. There's nothing on TV that we can, like, ring in the new year with. Do you know what I mean? Because we don't have...
Yeah, I'm just going to have, like...
It's not the same time zone as Australia.
Yeah.
We can't watch Indonesian TV. We don't understand it. It's UK and Ireland are going to be...
Well, and last year we were out on a nightclub, so the nightclub rang in the new year. You know, they have, like, the big screens and the...
Yeah.
And I probably was in my own dimension at that time.
I was drunk as well.
Drunk. So they, like, had the fireworks and the 3, 2, you know...
It's just,
and you were like, everyone's like panicking, looking for their friends, being like, where's my friend for my New Year's kiss? And like, oh, stop!
I'm gonna have a New Year's kiss.
I actually don't even know. I think I was literally in my own world, like,
I didn't
in the middle of the dance floor. I
can't
even remember what I was. Did you not? Oh, your boyfriend was away.
He wasn't my boyfriend at the time, but he was gone.
I didn't have a boyfriend last year, so I didn't have a New Year's kiss either. But no, I definitely didn't.
Anyway,
I definitely didn't. I was probably kissing some random stranger from the nightclub, like a girl as well, probably, just because like I was like bestie. I probably met her in the bathroom, and I was probably giving her a kiss. Don't even know who it was. But literally New Year, New Me for 2022 was no drinking, no partying, and this year I'm spending it with my boyfriend. But yeah, same for us. Like it's just gonna be us two. Probably rain, is it?
Yeah, that's what I could hear.
It's raining again, guys. Shocker. But it's gonna be me and my boyfriend. So yeah,
same
I don't know. And he's like not very enthusiastic about Christmas, New Year. He's like, yeah, cool, whatever. Like, so he's not gonna be like, beep, party streamer, you know.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll get into our next segment, which is
red flag
repellent,
guys.
I'll read this without.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, so it's not that long, but so the person said, I've been with my partner for over a year now and we've recently moved in together. We get on really well and things are going really smooth between us. Great, good for you.
Cool.
Before we met, I was single for a bit over 2 years and he was just recently single, which made him hesitant at first to ask me to be in a relationship with him. Okay. Anyways, in the last 2 weeks, his ex has texted him twice, trying to rekindle their relationship. At first, he didn't reply, which I appreciated, but because he didn't cut her off, she messaged him again and really trying even more this time.
Shit.
She said she knows that they're soulmates and she regrets their relationship ending. I trust him and not that he's going to ever go back to her, but by him not replying or not blocking her, it's leaving unfinished business between them. Any ideas on how to approach this situation?
From like
Thanks,
the girlfriend
ex.
From
What?
the girlfriend side of the situation. Any idea how to approach
Yeah,
the
so she's
situation?
like, how do I go about this? So basically...
Sounds familiar.
So basically... Actually, yeah. Her boyfriend's ex is basically trying to get back with him. He has no interest, but at the same time, he's not telling her no either. So this girlfriend's like...
What is his reason for that?
The girlfriend's like... I actually hate sometimes... Okay, thank God my current boyfriend hasn't done anything like this, but in past relationships, like... A girl will be texting my fella and like, or an ex or something, and he hasn't told her to fuck off. I'm like, just tell her to fuck off or like block her.
Yeah.
Like, don't entertain it. And he's like, I can. I'm like, now when I look at it, I'm like, I'm fucking delusional, like even allowing my boyfriend to not tell a girl that he used to see to fuck off if she was continuing messaging him.
Yeah.
I actually can't believe it.
Like, in some situations...
Sorry, triggered.
In some situations as well that I know of, personal situations, they'd reply to it, like, a very general message, like... I don't even want to say it because...
Hey, Sandra, thanks for...
No, so it'd be like, oh, I'm here and this reminded me of you.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The ex-girlfriend.
Oh, they'd
be like, this reminded me of you, and they'd be like, oh yeah, nice place, see you later, or something like that.
Oh, right, okay.
And like, I'm like, okay, now looking back at that, there's absolutely no need to reply to that message. Like, this is what I listened to in the girls' bathroom, right? They were speaking and they were like, I don't want to know about your exes. Okay, yeah, it's good to know about your exes and like what happened and why the relationship ended and stuff like that. But that's all. Like, your exes should not be anywhere near the new energy of your relationship, like you and your partner's relationship. Like, I don't want them lingering around my space. Like, I don't want them near me purely for the fact that, like, they're a part of your life that is no longer. If you're not friends with them, which you're probably not, and you're not going to see a future with them in any way, why are they still in your life? Like in my past relationships, they're nowhere near
if they're
my
not
life.
currently in your friend group, you don't need to be going for coffee with them for a
like
catch up.
Even as like, oh, like I'm just being friendly. Like, why? As in, you don't need to be an asshole, but you don't need to entertain it either. And now upon reflection, I see that, and like, you don't need to entertain it. Like, for what reason? In my mind, that's just how it works. Like, your ex is an ex for a reason, and it's going to stay that way unless you want to get back with them.
Yeah, I agree. So coming back to the question,
we're just ranting.
She was like, "How do I approach this situation? Like, your boyfriend needs to give this girl, to be honest, this poor girl, a fucking closure. As in, give her closure, saying, look, I'm in a new relationship, like, we're never going to be together, and to save you wasting your time and wasting my time from even reading these messages, please move on."
Or be like, look, I didn't want to block you because I don't want to be mean and have to do that, but if you keep on texting me, I will block you, like, purely for the fact that it's not good for you.
Or he's just, and then either send the message and like cut her off and tell her like no, so she's not like holding on to this hope of nothing, or else, and then that's it. Or send the message and block her, so then she can't.
I know some situations where the person has not gave the girl any indication that they want to be together, they want to speak. If anything, they've always been like, I don't want to talk, I don't think it's a good idea, and the other ex-girlfriend just keeps being so persistent. Like, I just think that's delusional.
Yeah, but the girlfriend...
I feel like compassion for the ex-girlfriend in this situation as well.
Because like, you know what girls are like, and like, you know what we're like sometimes, we lying in bed, it's normally when you're lying in bed at night and you're like, oh God, and you're thinking, looking back on pictures and stuff,
you're never going to find anyone else.
Yeah, and like, so she's obviously just like holding on to this hope of maybe you could be together again. Like, you need to sit down with your boyfriend and be like to your boyfriend, look, I'm a girl, so I can see where this girl's coming from, and she needs closure, and not closure of you being like, you don't have to be nice to her or you don't have to be mean to her. You just need to be direct and be like, look, I have a girlfriend, I respect my girlfriend, I need to stop texting me, we are never going to be together. But like, then
I feel like some girls take that and be like, he's just not texting me purely because he has a girlfriend. Like,
I respect my girlfriend, this is the last message you're going to get from me, we're never going to be together, okay?
Like, we're not compatible.
You to move, stop wasting your time, and I need you to move on, or you need to move on. Bye, and then block, because the block is like solidified it. Like, the girl's not gonna be like, oh well, like, she can't write back, so that's it. Like, that's the message done. It's okay. It's gonna hurt the girl, but it's like the hard truth that she needs to. And like,
you don't want to tell your boyfriend because you don't want to be controlling, and that's the last thing you want. And like, it's a bit triggering, no matter what. Even if you trust your boyfriend, it is a bit triggering because you're like, get out. It's like
he had a relationship with this girl.
It's bringing that, that's like I said, it's bringing that whole energy into your relationship. You don't want to hear about it. You don't want to be speaking about it. Like, you don't want to have to think about it. Like, oh, is she going to text him again? Like, on every, like, Christmas, New Year's, birthday, anniversary, but like, whatever. You know what I mean?
But I think the girl that wrote in this question needs to tell her boyfriend that she's triggered by this, and then say, like, I would like you to give this girl closure.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
And if he, that whatever his response is, hopefully, seen as you sound like you have a good relationship and you trust him, he'd understand that from your viewpoint. And there's no reason, if he knows they're never going to be together, why would you not reply with a closure message? Yeah. Like, I mean, there's no such thing as closure on her behalf, but on his there is, because he's not into her.
Yeah.
So like, out of respect for the two females.
And you can imagine if you were the ex that was texting this guy, if you know, if you had this hold on to this hope, you're like, okay, well, maybe we could get back together, and he sent that message and it was like, it's over, leave me alone, basically, you'd be like, okay, like, there's no way.
Unless
like,
you're fully delusional, then I have no.
But if you're a sensible
words.
girl, you'd be like, okay, geez, right.
Yeah.
This is never going to go anywhere. Like, I may as well just grieve now and get over it, you know?
Yeah. And
So-
2.5 years is a long time.
What?
Did you say something about being 2?
No, I said the girl that wrote the message said she was single for 2 years before she met
Sorry. I
him.
see.
And he was only recently single with the girl. So obviously, like, I don't know how long they're together. They said they're together over a year. So he's obviously only broken up with this girl over a year. So, like, I mean, the girl's probably still not over the relationship, which is fine because
it takes everyone different
time to get over it.
It took me like 6 months to get over my past relationship.
Yeah. Took me.
But then a little bit long, like to get over the person, it took like 6 months, but to fully like heal from everything,
the
it
habits
took me like a year.
Yeah, more even. People are still healing sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, compassion and closure and...
having that conversation with your boyfriend, like there's nothing to be scared of in that
communication.
way. And you can
compassion,
gauge
closure, and communication.
The 3 C's. You can gauge his reaction to what you're going to say, and like you'll know if he's
you're being considerate of the other girl in the mean. It's not like you're like block her and do whatever. Like you're like, I know where he's coming from.
Stop fucking texting my boyfriend.
Like, you know where he's come. You know as a girl where these thoughts and stuff can come from. 100%. So like you're not being mean to the girl either, but you're just like, you know, you cannot. He's not leading her on.
You don't want to have that moving into 2023 in your relationship. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there should be no one else but you and your boyfriend in your relationship. There's no other exes,
fresh energy,
side people, like
pieces.
whatever. No. You and your boyfriend, you and your girlfriend, you and your partner, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Keep it that way.
Keep it that way, guys. 2023, that's how we're having it. Clean air, everything out in the open. Let's go.
Clean air, no alcohol, no exes.
No. Okay, and then we'll get into our last segment of the pod, which is Beauty in the Mundane. Orna's favorite one. Every week she's like, shit, I need to remember to open my eyes. I'll start, I guess, because I know mine straight away.
Okay.
Because I'm really grateful and I remember it, and I'm joking. So obviously I was away. That was amazing. Every new experience was amazing for making you be like, wow. And the place was beautiful, and we had nice breakfast and nice lunch and everything. But
the breakfast looked insane.
Oh yeah, guys, I'll make it.
Remember me being like, my bike is gone.
We can tell them that at the end. I'll make a TikTok of the buffet breakfast. But the one moment that I was like, wow, was obviously it's city life, and I went on an adventure on my own because my boyfriend was chilling out. And I walked just in a random direction. Sorry, we can hear the rain. It's really giving us PTSD. I walked in a random direction and found this big ass park in the middle of the city. It'd be like finding like kind of, you know, Central Park or whatever, but not that big. And it had a massive lake in the middle of it. And I walked in, and the weather, it was like 10 o'clock in the morning.
It looked like LA.
Yeah, it was 10 o'clock in the morning. The weather was like a perfect temperature, and the sun was just like shining down on me. And I found this beautiful park with a beautiful lake and like purple flowers and palm trees. And I was just like, oh, wow. And it was like, I actually was like reminding myself in that moment to just soak in that sun, like look how beautiful. And I just kept wanting to take videos because I just kept wanting to like record it in my own memory, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what, I took a few videos and I was like, right, I'm not gonna take any more, and I'm just gonna like walk around this lake and like soak it up,
get in the lake, swim with the swan,
in the lake, just soak the water. No, it was just so beautiful. And like then I even like, it was so, I appreciated it and was so grateful for it in that moment that like it was energizing almost. So then I decided to go for a 1 kilometer run around a 1 kilometer run.
You were sending me videos, and then all of a sudden you start running, and I was like, was that your purpose of your journey, to go on a jog?
It was in straight after the gym. I was in my gym gear, and I was gonna walk on the treadmill to get steps. And I was like, no, what? You know, I'm gonna actually go out and get steps in the fresh air. And then I found this park, and then I was already in my gym gear, so I was like, I feel so energized and from being so grateful, and like in this moment that I just decided to go for a run around the lake.
Started to go on a sprint.
And I was actually pressed for time, and I needed to get back to the hotel, so I was like, I might as well run. I might as well run a bit. So I did a 1.5 kilometer run around the lake, and then I walked home, and I was just like, Like that feeling again of taking the bra off.
It's like when you have a big swig of 7-Up and you're so thirsty.
Sitting down after a long day. That was just like, it was just such a beautiful moment. And it wasn't anything to do with like material girl.
Yeah.
Or like nice food. It was just, again, nature providing us with like what we need.
Yeah.
What refreshments.
Vitamin D, and not the one you're
beauty. Nature just being itself and just being the most beautiful thing I've seen there, you know?
Fabulous. Sounds. I know what it looks like, so
yeah. Well, yeah, it's on.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah. Maybe if I remember and the pod goes out, I'll post a picture on the story so they can refer back. You know. Mine
was waking up on Stevens's day with 2 boxes of chicken nuggets in my bed and. My boyfriend woke me up in the middle of the night, fuming at me because he says, "Orna." I was like, "What?" There was like this pink McDonald's drink spilt all over the bed sheets. And I was like, open one eye, and I was like, "What?"
There's a chicken nugget.
This drink, the drink's all over the bed. I was like,
was it in like a purple bottle?
No, it was in like a McDonald's carry. No, it was in the McDonald's carry bag, and then obviously I fell asleep with that beside me, and then there was a drink in which I didn't even order, a pink drink. Like, what even is a pink drink?
What time was this at?
Like probably like 2 a.m, 3 a.m. in the middle of the night, like, because we got back at like 11. It wasn't even late. He woke up fuming at me, and I remember just going to sleep.
Pink
but, like,
as well with
stain
the sheets so bad.
The sheets, like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm asleep. It's not me. It's just spilled. He had to go up to the middle of the night. He was like so angry. Took the McDonald's bag, put it in the hall. Had to get loads of towels from the bathroom, and he's like, God. And just went to sleep. But
did you fall asleep with chicken nugget in your mouth?
No, I ate them. But they were at the box of the bed. I in the McDonald's bag. I looked the next day, and there was 3 large chips and a cheeseburger on the ground underneath the towel.
You guys are actually slobs.
No, it wasn't him. He was like, "Oh, I didn't order McDonald's. It was you."
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It was hardly my fault. Like,
how much McDonald's did you order?
But like, I checked my Gojek then because I was like, they must have given me someone else's order because all I ordered was 2 chicken nuggets. Okay. So, but anyway, that wasn't my beauty in the mundane. That was just a joke. But
Orna's beauty in the mundane was when she thought her bike got stolen.
Oh my God, that was another thing. Aveen was away on Friday morning, and I went out of my house, and Saturday.
Wait, keep in mind that I had organised for the oil to get changed in the bike.
In the bike, yeah.
So the bike man has, I have a key, and Orna has a key, and the bike man has a key.
Yeah, so he has a spare key to the bike. Saturday morning, Christmas Eve, went outside to go get breakfast. So me and my boyfriend were going on his bike to like a cafe like 10 minutes away, whatever. Mm-hmm. Was walking in my drive, like in the space that my bike was parked in, and I was like, "Where's my bike?" And I was like, "Oh my God, where's my bike?" And my boyfriend was like, "Oh no."
And there has been bikes getting stolen.
Yeah, I had just seen like on someone's story like 2 days previous, and I was like, "Oh God, that's awful." Anyway, my bike was not there. I started freaking out. My boyfriend walked down the lane. He was like, "Oh, someone might have just moved it. Like there's a chance, but like you just never know." He was walking down the lane. I started freaking out, messaging Aveen, being like,
and I was like doing my makeup in the bathroom, and I heard my phone zzz, 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 and I was like, Jesus. And then I was like, anyway, I'll text back in a minute. Then I just heard it ringing, and I was like, what the fuck? Orna? And then I rang her, and I was like, Aveen, the bike is gone. The bike is gone. It's stolen. And she was like, Orna, the guy has just gone to change the oil in the bike. He had a spare key. And I was like, my heart rate was just racing. Yeah. And I was freaking out. And then I was like, oh my God. But then I started laughing. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, so because and then I messaged him. I was like, hey, bro, did you like take the bike? And he's like, yeah, I just take the bike. I didn't want to wake your friend up, so I just took it. I was like, okay. I mean, a text would have been nice. But no, I was like, yeah, okay, no worries.
Because it was meant to be the day previous, and I completely forgot about it.
But the rain, guys, the fucking rain, would you believe?
Yeah, and I just never thought about it. I was just like, oh my God. And then I was like, happy fucking Christmas Eve. Like, my bike is stolen.
And then your phone 2 days later.
Then my phone got stolen the day later, and I smashed a mirror that day.
Did you?
I smashed a mirror to my bronzer, and I screamed.
Oh.
But no, that's just whatever. But anyway,
my bike's back. Chicken nuggets are in the
belly. Phone is...
Sheets are dry.
Stolen.
Phone is gone. And that was your beauty in the name.
I have the phone. It's this one here. No, my beauty in the name was literally just watching Friends on Christmas Day with my boyfriend, then went for a lovely hot chocolate from Starbucks, and it was the best.
Did you go to it, or did you order?
I went, yeah.
The one in Browa?
No, in Seminyak.
Oh, Seminyak.
Because it was literally...
Where is it in Seminyak?
Near the H&M.
Oh yeah, fab.
Yeah. Anyway, it was gorgeous.
Yeah, and just your whole weekend when the
Oh yeah, it was amazing. My whole weekend was amazing.
Flower petal bath and
Couples massage.
non-floating Barry's tea bags imported in.
Yeah, it was just the best.
New shoes, crystals.
Movie, went to go see Avatar. Not a fan, but anyway.
I went to see it in the cinema in Bangkok and it was amazing.
Do you like it? I'm not even joking, guys. I kept being like, anytime there was like a bit of a, like I thought it was an ending, I'd be like, right, I'm trying to go. Thinking it was gone.
No, I really liked it. It was a bit long towards the end.
It was too long.
But it was kept me on the edge of my seat, and I have to say. And the seats were like couches, were like a 2-seater couch with no armrest in the middle, so you could get cozy and cuddle up.
Oh, cute.
And we had like caramel popcorn, Maltesers, big large Coke Zero. It was a real experience. And you get to sit in the lounge before your movie and have buffet stuff, like buffet food and all. Gorgeous, in the lounge. So it was an experience, guys.
We sat in traffic for, like I said earlier, like half an hour, 40
before
minutes.
Or after?
Before, and the one that you wanted to go to was sold out. And then there was one like 20 minutes later, so it was fine, thank God. But it wasn't.
Was it
the premium?
Oh, it wasn't
premium. But the one that was sold out was.
It wasn't premium?
No, it was funny. It was funny. It was a good day. Good weekend overall.
We had a good Christmas period, I have to say. Yeah, probably one of the best I've had. Like, apart from with my family.
Yeah,
but
it was amazing.
Not being with my family, it was a really good one.
I really, really enjoyed it, yeah.
Yeah. High five, Sista.
High five.
Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here because I have to edit this podcast. And
we have to go be in an ad now.
Yeah, we have to go be models in an ad. But it's nice when I don't have a lot to edit because I'm a lazy. No, I'm joking. It's just
there's like none. Oh, there's a bit.
It's nice to listen to short podcasts, you know, short and sweet,
and
straight
easy
to the
to
point,
listen
easy to listen to, get your nails done in the office, on the bus, wherever you listen to us.
If you're having a solo date, I really find that when I'm on my own somewhere and I listen to like Ellie and Charlene's podcast, Girls Bathroom podcast, Wednesdays We Drink Wine, Newlyweds are fucking hilarious. It's really good. It doesn't feel like you're alone. Not in that it matters if you're alone, but it's nice to have someone.
A bit of company, you know.
Bit of company, not
too
serious.
We hope we're some company for you, and wherever you listen to us, thanks for listening to us in general, and thanks for listening to us all year.
Thanks for supporting us, guys.
If you're a long time listener or a new listener, we appreciate you.
Welcome and thank you.
Welcome and thank you
for being a loyal listener, and we're gonna be bigger and better
in 2023. And we hope you have a great new year. Yeah. Set your goals, set your intentions. We'll debrief in the next episode. Hope you had a beautiful Christmas. Remember, give yourself
all the lovely food.
Give love, receive love. And
back up your phone, guys.
Back up your phone.
Back up your phone.
And don't drink, you know, because it's not worth it.
Yeah, be careful with the alcohol now.
But anyway, we will wrap it up here for 2022.
Woo!
No, it's
2 more days left.
And we will see you in 2023.
Bye.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year. Bye. See you.